I am NetMoverSitan. And first, let us start with Tannerxx. Yes, Tannerxx. Those who are so addicted to tanning, whether it be through booze or applying fake tan to themselves, just because they believe that they're a bit too pale. They're saying that as if it's a bad thing. That's not really a reason to apply something that makes you look orange, or could potentially cause skin cancer. And yes, it's these individuals, mainly around the English county of Essex, but also Cheshire as well. Well, more Essex. They consider a certain president to be too orange. Either they haven't looked in the mirror lately, or if they are thinking he's gone too far, it's obviously that bad. As for going too far, yes, there are times when comedy does go a bit too far, but there's also the danger of comedy not going far enough, where the comedy is just bland and tasteless, rather than offensive and tasteless. Yeah, it's much like the extreme left and the extreme right. The main difference between them is ideologies, although they can be just as extreme as the other. I mean, we wouldn't want people like them to take over. Oh wait, never mind. They already did. In fact, there are two prime examples of this who have caused a large amount of misery and harm to others. At least according to themselves, they might mean well. But in the end, they turned entire countries into prisons. Which is why we need to be on the watch for such individuals, lest the mistakes of the past are repeated. Yeah, we need to work on the height issue. Well, the plan for this is if not building all the way to the rest of the Broadway, we'll certainly get to a reasonable distance to it. And after that, oh, I don't know, I'll probably gather clay and sand. Clay, because I'm planning ahead for the arena when fighting against the Wither, after the Ender Dragon is defeated. Oh yes, I haven't forgotten about that. I just need to create another Infinity enchanted bow with one or two other enchantments on it. A better sword, and possibly, possibly some diamond boots with a fall damage reduction enchantment. As I died quite a few times there. As for pumpkins, I can easily get them from the garden tower. Oh no, wait, sorry, wrong. That's where Neverwart is. I can get pumpkins from the first agricultural tower. Oh yes, and as for comedy not going far enough, I mean, are we in a society of killjoys? Where even when it slightly goes wrong, there's a disproportionate amount of retribution. Now, when someone says something that's practically libel, I can let them go on that one. But if it's less than that, yeah. The point is, there's no one trying to push the boundaries of, well, almost no one. Because at least Red Dwarf hasn't lost its touch. Not yet, anyway. In fact, at times it can get deep with some of the themes of the episodes within it. And some of you might be asking, deep? In a sci-fi comedy series where the main cast are a bunch of idiots and emotional retards. Hey, I'm talking about the writer or writers of the series. As they're supposed to be idiots and emotional retards who somehow get through whatever is thrown at them. And that's probably the only thing that I can think of that, well, still tries to push boundaries. Anything else? Well, can't really think of anything. Perhaps this is what Mel Brooks mentioned when he talks about the death of comedy. And that is not even funny. Nor is it meant to be funny. Yeah, perhaps that is what those with power want. They want to take a country and convert it into one big prison. Yeah. And as for the official prisons, they're the maximum security wing. Or rather, maximum security wings. Because at least there's no deluding anyone about their purpose. Some are more open about this than others. Some even try to delude others. Well, they're certainly trying to delude themselves into believing that they're actually not a bunch of totalitarian dictators at heart. Those who want complete and total power over everything that they can gain power over. And they don't care who has to get stepped on in order to make that happen. Yeah. Welcome to the early 21st century, where truth, by its very definition, can be rewritten until it can be pretty much anything that those in charge can make it out to be. And the saddest part about it is, those of us who still have a working brain aren't laughing. Or if we are laughing with a tone of bitterness. What? Did you think that was a joke? Well, if it is a joke, it's bad even by my standards. And no, it isn't a joke. Just to get that cleared up. Right. Yeah, I've got enough to complete this part. If you're asking for cheerfulness and being uplifting, well, you're confusing me for someone else. Someone with a case of what Red Dwarf was called reverse flu. I'm apparently immune to that. Yeah, of course. With that series, there are one or two things I think, ooh, yeah. Don't know where we're going with that. But that's one example of a boundary that's brushed up to the edge, but not entirely broken through to a point where it's gone too far. Yeah, it's gotten to the point that I've been watching a number of documentaries. Yeah. The amount of comedy on the air is getting so bad I'm watching those. Well, along with panel shows that not only manage to not be bland, but are also tasteful. Not a lot of those, though, unfortunately. Yeah. It's about as likely as finding decent company to be with. Difficult, but not impossible. Usually, I think, why do I want to be around such an individual in the first place? Yeah. I'm not someone who has a social life. And considering what happens with those that do have one, I'm thinking I'm better off without one. I'm also that tight when it comes to funds. I prefer not to spend more than I need to. There's a difference between being tight and being a killer. One is more likely to splash out now and then, but isn't going to make a habit. Because there are a limited funds amount. Yeah, a limited amount of funds. Yeah, that's the better way to use it. I can't make more money appear out of thin air. Which is just as well, as there'll probably be a recession quite soon. That. The worst recession. Which brings nightmares to millions. And if you think I'm a loser for not having a social life, not going out and meeting people, well, so be it. I'm comfortable with that. Not many people are. Even if it means that I die alone, or at least have a higher risk, I'm comfortable. If I meet someone who can do more than tolerate me, never mind like me, which I'll admit has happened. No names. Yeah, I'm using a silk touch shovel to gather this clay and sand. And no, I'm not going to reveal any specific details about that. those who have a facade of a democratic regime, but are quite tyrannical. They're just a pack of lying hypocrites, even by politicians' standards. Because at least the true dictators, they don't bother to try and hide their true nature. They're more obvious. And I have some respect for them, although not much, because they at least admit what they are, rather than try and create an appearance of respectability. They at least recognise that they can't have their cake too when it comes to how they run things. Oh yes, and that expression. Can't have your cake and eat it too. Basically, those who believe they can have both of something, where it's not really possible as one is mutually exclusive to the other. It's basically rational thoughts and dogmatic belief. It's just not compatible with each other. In fact, it probably goes well with each other as a group of Hindu labourers at an abattoir. Yeah, that bad. Oh yes. And that reminds me, you must remember to find a good place for the steak. Or whatever you want to call it. Where I fight the river. And I think that somewhere to the west of here is where the underground rail network can be connected to. One of my old mining sites. Oh yes, I still have the water-breathing helmet, which increases the amount of time I can stay underwater. And I must remember to repair my diamond shovel, because I'll still need it. I'll do that after I've made another enchantment. Which I'll probably be able to do once I smelt all the glass and the clay. Oh yes, and I don't have a shortage of food. I just have a shortage of baked potatoes. I have many carrots. Yes. Beware the fresh vegetables. Oh yeah. don't really get those who run away from fresh fruit and vegetables. I mean, I'd let them go if they have an allergy to some of them, but all of them in general? Oh yes, and there are even places where domestic violence is not only common, but it's completely normal. As if they want to turn it into an Olympic sport. So far below acceptable standards. I can practically hear Brian Johnson singing Highway to Hell. Either that or Crazy World of Arthur Brown singing Fire. Oh, you get the idea. Yes, more sand. Oh yes, and the best part of gathering sand here is there are no Endermen down here because the touch of water is like acid. And for some reason, the undead and the creepers can't get down here either. Nor can the spiders. I'm surprised they haven't done it sooner. Created underwater predators. I mean, how good would that be, fighting against Jaws? Yeah, that's one movie where the deadly creature you're up against isn't evil, as you're dealing with a predator. Something motivated by instinct. Jaws is an example, exaggerated truth, because at least sharks are real. As for the Aliens movies, which involves a creature that even men give birth to, that's something completely made up. Because reality sucks, doesn't it? Yeah, I know. It's bad, isn't it? For some reason I'm hearing the song by Judas Priest called Breaking the Law. And right now, I'm hearing Yakety Sax by Beats Random. I think that's the one who originally created that. Which, a number of years later, became something associated with something that the expression political correctness, something which some things right now has gone mad and out of control, it didn't really translate. But it certainly applies to this situation, as I'm being a pacifist right now, I'm not trying to kill anything. because I just want to end this episode, which I'm about to do so now. Yeah, the only way that comedy could be any more dead is if it was dead. Until next time, hail the rabbits!